morning, everybody. John Ponick with the Mojave Valley Daily News. This is the Daily Dose for Wednesday, July 21st. It's brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center in Fort Mojave, Arizona. At the Tri-State Radiology Center, your images will be read and available within 24 hours. No need to wait several days to get your images to your doctor. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. And remember, at Tri-State Radiology Center, your image means the world to us. For those Suns fans who are out here watching,
I knew that was going to come first.
I apologize. I'm probably going to be rude at some point. I grew up in Wisconsin. I'm a big Bucks, Brewers, Packers fan, so
Cheesehead.
I will try to gloss over it as much as possible. However, I am very excited about last night's results. So,
well, congratulations.
Well, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it. Let's jump into breaking news.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's start everybody's day off with this guy's headshot. Remember, the breaking news is brought to you by New Image Primary Care, now scheduling appointments within 7 days. Call them today for an appointment at 928-299-2588.
This guy.
There you go. This is Billy Joe Bowen, 41. He's a Bullhead City man. He was arrested last week and booked into the detention facility up in Kingman on 8 separate charges. He's being held on a $25,000 bond. He was arrested Friday by Gidim and the Magnet team. So he was arrested during a traffic stop. When they checked him out, they found out that he had an active warrant for failure to appear on a previous drug-related charge. They searched his vehicle, Jeff. Yeah. This is a guy that's already wanted.
On probation.
Yes. Yeah. They searched his vehicle. They found 124 grams of heroin.
Wow.
5 grams of meth, and almost $6,700 in cash.
Jeez. He doesn't seem like he was doing anything good.
He looks innocent enough, I'm thinking.
No.
You know what? I'd go over all of his charges here, but it's long.
Might be here for a week.
It's going to be, yeah. Okay. The show would definitely go
well,
long.
We don't want to do that. Then let's go on. No, let's go on with our breaking.
He is in trouble, and he already had a failure to appear, so I doubt that he will be. He will not. I don't believe. Oh, he's being held on a $25,000 bond. I don't think that I would have him on any kind of bond.
You just need to leave him there.
The neck tat, yeah, that's kind of a. I think they should have something out to all the tattoo parlors that if somebody requests a neck tattoo, give the police a call so they can keep an eye on him. He's probably up to no good.
Yeah, anyone who has a neck tattoo has to be documented.
Sounds like a great guy going to send a friend request. Yes.
That's funny.
All right, speaking of great guys, we have this awesome person. This is Joshua Christensen, 27. Josh was sentenced last week to 17 years in prison, and he will have to register as a sex offender and be on GPS monitoring while serving lifetime probation when he gets out. He was convicted of kidnapping and attempted sexual assault of a 7-year-old boy. I believe that was up in Kingman. What's the scary part about it is that the whole thing was caught on video.
Oh man!
So the boy was walking down the street, and what is he looking at?
Yeah, we don't know what he's looking at.
The boy was walking down the street. They see him go up and chase the kid down and grab him and start taking the kid's clothes off. Luckily, the parents were coming to pick him up and saw the whole thing happen, so they were able to stop it before it got any farther.
If it was my kid, I don't know if I would have stopped it. I would have done something worse than that.
And the father in his statement said that he wished that he would have been able to. He had a bat in the car.
Take law into
his
own
hands. The only thing that kept me from taking the baseball bat that was in the vehicle and beating the living crap out of him was my son was sitting there. I didn't want to do it in front of him. So he will.
That's respectful, and I can understand.
I can understand that as well. As a child abductor and sexual predator, he will have a great time in prison.
Yes, he will.
They are going to.
Congratulations,
love him.
buddy, on your new life.
All right, here's
else we
another
got?
one. Jovan Paris Trevino.
Oh, this girl.
Yes, this is the lady that was arrested at Warm Sea yesterday. She was wanted on an extraditable nationwide felony warrant for 2 counts of murder. So you read that first part and you're like, well, that's not cool. But when you read the story about it, the people that she murdered allegedly was her 4-year-old daughter and her 1-year-old son. So we don't know why she was at Warm Sea there. She was obviously seeking some medical attention. We don't know anything more about it, but this happened up in Henderson back in July, middle of July, or a week ago, July 19th.
Right.
Just a 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So we're gonna we'll get more information on it and have it hopefully in tomorrow's paper. So some great people. Some more great news. California man drowns in river. Greeley Salvatierra Bonilla, 27, was pronounced dead at Warm Sea Monday night, according to a news release that we got from the Bullhead City PD. The information we have, there was somewhere around 6:30 Monday night. He was with his family at a community park. He went out into the swimming-only area there. He went underwater, did not emerge. They called 911. They came out and checked him out, and he was gone. So,
It's too bad.
27-year-old man he's from California and was there with his family. So yeah, it's sad.
You have to always wear a life vest. I mean, even if you can swim, the current in the river, it can tire you out real fast.
The current is ridiculous.
Yeah,
out
you have
there,
to be
yeah.
very careful out there.
Especially, I mean, if you're a local, you understand that the
Yes, that's
river
right.
moves fast. But if you're coming in from out of town,
You
then
just don't
think-
get it, yeah. Until it happens, yeah.
Yeah.
So be careful, people. Tell
All
your
right,
friends.
so let's get to some of our other news here.
Okay.
County proposes tax increase. The Mojave County Board of Supervisors will hold a public hearing August 2nd. They have a proposed property tax increase. There's different parts to it. There's the primary rate, there's a portion of it that goes to the flood district, and there's a portion that goes to the library district. The total impact that they're requesting or that they're discussing is a 10.85. It's actually a point. It works out to $10.85 increase per $100,000 of your home. So if your home is worth $200,000, it'll be $21, $22 almost increase. So the hearing will be held 9:30 August 2nd at the Mojave County Administration Building in Kingman. The interesting part about this is that a few weeks ago, or a month ago, I guess, the Board of Supervisors were talking about instituting a half of 1 cent sales tax. And that sales tax would be for everything sold in the county. So all of our California visitors or Midwest visitors or anybody else coming to this area buying something, they would be paying it. Ron Gould, so you institute something like that has to be unanimous. Ron Gould, our supervisor down from Fort Mojave, Mojave Valley, and a part of Havasu, voted against it, said that he was worried that we would put this in and then the property tax would increase anyway. He voted against it, so now that burden for the things that the county have to do falls on the residents instead, solely on the residents, not on the visitors to our town. So you have a chance to speak out August 2nd, 9:30 at the Mojave County Administration Building up in Kingman. Last night's city council meeting, we have, you got that picture of Harvey Pryor. We have Harvey Pryor, Bullhead City resident, at the podium, talking with Toby Cotter, and you see Mark Clark there, and Sue Stein, the city clerk, about the bond money. Harvey was the only one that spoke out against it. I don't know if we have what his comment was, but the Bullhead City Council approved the $90 million. $80 million of that is for the actual purchase. Another $1 million of it are for a few different things, including there's some administration stuff in there, startup costs for including the acquisition of data from the EPCOR system, renewal with the company that managed it. It's called Vertex One. $40,000 in membership fees to the Mojave County Water Authority. There's a few things that are included in that. So that was approved yesterday. One more thing that they approved was a $1.2 million bill to pay Motorola Solutions to replace the department's records management and dispatching system. A big chunk of that, most of that is hardware and software licensing at startup. So that's that. We got a story here. Regina Cobb, our District 5 state legislator. That's the one that's the office that Steve D'Amico is going to be running for. She's terming out. She did 4 consecutive 2-year terms, and by state law, she's not allowed to run anymore. So she has decided that she is going to run for state treasurer. So she's forming her exploratory campaign committee. I think she said starting yesterday, and she's working on that. She was the House Appropriations chair for the state legislature, so she knows a little bit about monies.
She's a go-getter.
She is a go-getter. She's done a lot of good for our community for sure, for the whole rural area anyway. She mentioned in here she believes Arizona needs executive level.
Little coffee. Get some coffee. Okay. Executive. We'll try it again. Swish it around. Try it one more time, John.
She believes Arizona needs executive level leadership from outside Phoenix and Tucson. So
Okay.
rural areas, which we agree.
Okay. Good for her.
I agree.
Me too.
High winds knock out power. MEC had a outage yesterday for about 500 people down off of Marina, a little bit north of Marina, or south of Marina. It's near Marina.
Somewhere over there.
Winds had knocked out the power down there, so they just warn you, please take care of any trees or anything that you have that could be knocked when the monsoon winds hit, or just high winds in general can take down power lines.
Yeah, the trees is what happens. The tree branch breaks and it takes the line with it.
Yep.
So you got to trim those trees too.
That's the dealio. All right, in sports, we'll start with Dust Devils, River Valley football team. You see there. See which picture you bring up first. I think
The first one.
it's got Quadzilla, right?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yep.
hold on a second. We got something in the background on that sports page. I forgot about that yesterday too. But I'm going to fix it real quick, so we'll get right back on it. There you
So
go.
right there in the red shorts and the white cap, backwards cap, that's Zach Hammett. He's the starting running back down at River Valley High School. I call him Quadzilla. I wish all of you would as well.
Yeah, we need that nickname to
We
hashtag.
need it to stick, yeah.
Hashtag them.
Yeah. So they're down there doing their camp, just like Mojave did last week. They're down there doing their football camp. It's 5 days. A little bit different for River Valley. They've got some other teams in there. Sequoia Pathway Academy, Gilbert Christian High School, and Trivium Prep Academy are there. They're going to be doing some 7-on-7 stuff. But really, you got the other picture?
Yep, what's up?
So on the left there is Gage Solano. With his hat on there, Mr. Cool, just like a quarterback would, is Gavin Hogenkamp.
He's Mr. Cool for
Mr.
sure.
Cool, for sure. One of their baseball stars. He is projected to be their starting quarterback. And then you got head coach Jonathan Clark, who was our coach of the year last year.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, so they're out there working the bugs out. According to Coach Clark, they're starting to come together as a team. His quote, "It's time to get on the bus because we're rolling."
All right, I like that quote.
Very nice.
Good one.
We got a column in here from Jim Luxick talking about a few different things, baseball, golf, and the U.S. men's basketball team. He mentioned in here, and I forgot to mention it, they scrapped it last year, the Olympics, for this year, and now they're looking at, there's a possibility with the uptick that they could end up, we're only 2 days away from opening ceremonies, there's a possibility that could get scrapped. So we'll see. All right, and then we have the Bucks game, Bucks and Suns. Giannis Antetokounmpo went for 50 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 block shots as the Bucks beat the Suns 105-98. They win the series 4-2. It was the third game in this in the 6 games that he had gone for more than 40. He was the Finals MVP. He is 26 years old, Jeff.
Wow.
He's won
impressive.
2 league MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year, and now a Finals MVP. He's been a 5-time All-Star, and he's 26 years old.
I think he's set up for life.
I think he's going to be okay.
He'll be all right. Yep.
All right, so let's bounce to
What are we bouncing to?
our. Well, I'm going to be bouncing down to Smith's because they got
I
they
knew
got
it.
Hatch Chili's.
I was
on
wondering
sale.
when you were going to see all that.
I love Hatch Chili's.
It's food time,
I'm a hot and
folks.
spicy. You guys like hot and spicy?
John gets distracted when it
I
comes to
get
food. It's
distracted
okay.
easily.
He'll get back on track.
All
Where are
right, we
going?
got a couple things here. The Southern Nevada Health District. This is in the Laughlin
Oh,
Times.
okay.
The Southern Nevada Health District is recommending residents return to wearing face masks as much as possible, vaccinated or unvaccinated. So that's in there. But this is the best. This is Goo Goo Dolls. The Laughlin Event Center continues to add to its scheduled performers. They just added Goo Goo Dolls, and they will be performing with Collective Soul, set to perform September 18th. I am convinced now that my wife has something to do with booking acts for the Laughlin Event Center.
Because all the bands she likes are coming to town now?
Yeah.
Well, that's good then.
We announced, I think last week or the week before, Darius Rucker is going to be there November 13th. She loves Darius
All right.
Rucker. On top,
She's
yeah,
got
there
hearts.
she is.
She's got
Yeah.
hearts flying. Okay.
And Goo Goo Dolls. Johnny Resnick. She is a big Johnny Resnick fan.
All right. Well,
Occasionally, she calls me Johnny instead of John.
okay.
And I think that's what the deal is on that. So
Gotcha.
they'll be out there September 18th. So the Goo Goo Dolls performing with Collective Soul on September 18th. We have a whole list here, starting with the Little River Band coming up here in about 10 days. Scotty McCreery and Kid Rock and Toby Keith, Darius Rucker, Pitbull. There's more on there, and now you can add Goo Goo Dolls and Collective Soul to the list. You're gonna go, huh?
Oh, yeah, I'm going.
Yeah.
You're going too.
I'm gonna try to go.
We're going to go. I got to take some photos of that show.
I'm gonna spend the day watching my wife drool over the lead singer.
Go
of Goo Goo
crazy.
Dolls.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
good.
Sounds awesome.
All right.
All right. All right, and then we have our entertainer.
Okay, here we go.
Entertainers here on Wednesday. So
Got it.
So what's up? And then TMI. I didn't say it was in the midst of anything. I just said she calls me Johnny. All right, so on the cover here, we got the Petrified Forest, and we have Winslow. You see right there above Petrified Forest where it says Destination Edition. Occasionally, and I believe it's about once a month, they do a Destination Edition, and they show 2 places not too far away to go to. This time it's Winslow, Arizona, and the Petrified Forest. Been to Winslow. I didn't even know about the Petrified Forest. So, yes, Little River Band too. All right, so when you go through it in the story on Winslow, Arizona, it's got a lot of neat information. One thing I did not know, and I've been to Winslow and taken my picture there, standing on the corner in the flatbed Ford.
Well, the Eagles know about Winslow.
They do. Don Henley. But what I didn't know is that the meteor crater is right there as well. And so I was reading about it. 150 foot wide. 150 foot wide meteorite created a 550 foot deep crater that's almost a mile wide. They think that it was hit by a large iron meteorite. This guy went down there trying to find all the iron. He was, I guess he believes that it just broke up. There are some large pieces of iron that are on display at different areas, but some really neat information. I also didn't know that they have a discovery center there where they have a interactive ride where it feels like you are out there trying to get to a meteorite that's closing in on Earth, and you're trying to keep it from colliding with Earth. So it's a pretty interesting little thing. So some really good information. They also tell you where to grab a bite and a beer and where you can stay overnight. So check that out. And then we have Captivating Colors. This is the Petrified Forest that I had no idea about. It's actually the remnants of the Petrified Forest. But they talk about all the different things that are there. It causes all these different colors. So like they got blue hues in the Badlands, orange vistas of the Painted Desert, Deposits of sand, ash, and numerous minerals were left behind and display varying colors of the rainbow. So apparently it's really, she's just, Melanie gets to go and do these things.
I know how lucky.
Yeah, I need that job.
I want that job too.
Yeah, can somebody recruit Melanie to leave here so I can
And
take
include
this
lunch
job?
with the deal too.
Yes. There's petroglyphs. There's, she's probably got 10 different trails that you can go and be involved in. Walking trails, you can drive through the whole thing. There's teepees. There's a visitor center. There's 2 different entrances. There's a visitor center at each one. It just sounds really
sounds
great.
cool.
It is. The north entrance is off I-40, about 26 miles north of Holbrook. The south entrance is found off of Highway 180, about 20 miles southeast of Holbrook. And the drive from one end of the park to the other is about 28 miles. So,
Big park.
big park.
Big park.
And I think that I will have to go check it out.
Me too. I would.
All right. Let's go today in history.
Okay. What do we got?
I got a couple for you. In 1999, Navy divers found and recovered the bodies of John F. Kennedy, his wife Carolyn, John F. Kennedy Jr., his wife Carolyn, and sister-in-law Lauren Bassett in the wreckage of Kennedy's plane in the Atlantic Ocean off of Martha's Vineyard.
Oh wow.
Sad day.
You're very sad.
Another sad day. In 2011, the 30-year-old space program officially ended as Atlantis landed at Cape Canaveral, Florida, after the 135th shuttle flight.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's sad.
That's okay. We got Jeff Bezos now.
Yes. Did you see his rocket take off yesterday? That's kind of a funky-looking rocket.
Kind of a crazy little scene there.
Yeah, that's
I
weird.
don't know if I'd be doing that.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. All right, weather.
Let's do it.
Today, 20% chance of thunderstorms, high around 115. Tomorrow, 50%, mostly sunny with a 50% chance of showers in the afternoon, high around 113. Friday, cloudy and 109. Saturday and Sunday, 50% chance of showers in the afternoon, high around 103. So
We had a good rainbow yesterday. I don't know if you saw it.
I
We had
didn't
a
see it.
Good one
but
out there.
We had some good rain down by us. So
Yeah, we didn't get it up here.
JFK Jr. isn't going to be VP. No, that is true. And yes, David, come on, rain. It was
Yes.
nice yesterday. We could still use more.
Definitely.
All right, don't forget, we are going to be, I hope you guys paid attention.
Gotta pay attention. Gotta pay attention, people.
We are going to, Marley. you
This is
behave-
about our giveaway now.
Marley, you behave yourself. I see what you're saying in there. So we have a giveaway that'll be this Friday. It's our last one. We've done it for a month. It's going to be our last one, at least for a little bit. We're going to see how effective it was. But this week, instead of drawing a name, what we're going to be doing is we're going to pop you a question on Friday morning regarding something that we covered this week on the Daily Dose. So I hope you've been taking notes.
Yep.
You can go back and review the Daily Dose.
That's right.
But I'm going to ask you something Friday morning. Could be about the Bucks.
Could be about anything.
It could be about one of our bad boys and girls.
Yep. Breaking news, sports. You never know.
It probably won't be weather.
Just pay attention. Well, no, you never know about that either.
Probably won't be weather. But it could be one of anything. So
True.
I hope you've been paying attention. The prizes that we got are very nice this week. I mean,
We're going to keep that a surprise till Friday.
We are.
So
They-
just
they've-
know that you're going to win a good prize.
This is a step up from the ones that we've had for
It's
sure.
definitely
in value.
worth. It's definitely worth going to review all our daily doses
It definitely
to
is.
find that key sentence we're looking for.
Yes.
There.
What does it say? Notes. Yeah.
Notes. Take notes.
Amy, you didn't take notes.
You better take
You
notes.
should have taken notes. All right. Should we wrap this up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
All right, this has been brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. The Tri-State Radiology Center offers same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide-open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports ready in 24 hours. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. At 4 o'clock today for our Q&A, I have the person in charge of all the building in our area, Billy Chuniyam.
All right.
So
Get your questions ready, folks.
get you ready. He's going to give us some updates on some economic development stuff, what's
Nice.
going on with Aspen Dental, what's going on with Phoenix Cancer Center.
Maybe some surprise stuff. He might
We
have.
got some new stuff that he's going to divulge.
Maybe a restaurant. Well, you never know.
There could be some food establishments we're going to talk about. So he'll be on at 4 o'clock. Get your questions ready. It could be about stuff that we have, stuff that was just built.
Yep.
He also is the one that oversees code enforcement. So if you have some code enforcement questions, you can get that together. So tune in at 4 o'clock, and hopefully we'll see you then.
Okay.
All right, Jeff, thanks.
All right,
Thank
thank
you,
you,
everyone, for
everybody.
watching, and we will see you later.
See you later, everyone. We had an overbleed there on that one. So we put you back on, John. So wave to everybody. All right, let's get this back on.